on her way to say farewell to a fallen hemispheric colleague, whose funeral ceremony brought to Caracas leaders from near and far, attracting worldwide media coverage of a man who created for himself a place on the global political stage. Saying goodbye to Hugo Chavez is an event Venezuela and the Western Hemisphere will remember for a very long time, especially if what happened here brings about forgiveness and redemption, as envisaged by Jessie Jackson, who came as part of a U.S. civil rights delegation. Cuba's reaction to a possible change in Venezuela's geopolitical stance towards Washington could almost be anticipated, perhaps even as a betrayal of the vision of the Comandante and Supreme Leader whose open confrontation with U.S. political ideology has won him friends and enemies alike. As its closest English-speaking neighbor, Trinidad and Tobago, represented at the funeral by its Prime Minister and Ambassador to Caracas, Anthony Edgell, is neutral on such issues, but feels committed to its half a century of diplomatic relations with Venezuela and celebrates the long people-to-people ties that have, according to the Prime Minister, made us into a border family.
We have a lot in common. We share the same Caribbean Sea. We share the borders. In fact, Venezuela is so close to us. And indeed, many of our families are here.
The musical interludes punctuating the speeches tell their own story of a send-off that could transition life, even in its darkest hour, and perhaps influence in some ways the leadership of Nicolas Maduro, in whose hands have fallen the reins of power, albeit until fresh elections are held in 30 days. From Caracas, Venezuela, this is Gideon Hanumansing reporting.